think we're in business. Let me see. This is the defining moment. We're not. It's still gonna be laggy, I think. It's driving me nuts and I don't understand it. It's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Anyway, we're back. We're back. We're back at it. So let's go ahead and let's this music's so stressful for what? So stressful and for what? I think what we do is we launch a probe to go to the Mun. That was like 45 seconds tops, is what it was. All right, we're gonna launch a probe to go to the Mun. Or do we do crude? No, we do a probe. A probe is the responsible thing, because we know for sure we can do it. So let's go LPD-1. All reliable here. Let's open up the cargo bay. Yeah, see, the Kernet 1 is the probe that's currently loaded in there. But the thing is, oh, let me actually open up a little doodad here. Oh, I can't. Oh, phenomenal. Okay. Well, TikTok gets the one canvas. I just turned it back on because fuck it, whatever. All right. The thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna build a probe. Let's go new here. Let me just see. Let me just see. Yeah, all right. Okay, so TikTok is there. I'm just gonna keep it. Like right here. Cause fuck it, why not? All right. So a new design of probe, fresh off the press, is what we do. We are going to make this super sciencey. So first and foremost, we're gonna add a coupler, a docking port here, like so. We're gonna make it full size. We're not gonna scale it down, and then we are going to out the gates. Let's add some battery here. I want the radial ones. Is what I want. Make sure my volume is turned down. Yeah, there we go. We're fine. We're chilling. All right, let's my uncle's calling me. Can't talk right now, Uncle. All right, we're gonna add some fuel first and foremost. Yeah, let's do it. That's a lot. That's a lot of fuel. I don't think I have any other. It's entirely too large. Because cryogenic would be kind of sick because it packs super light. And yeah, it packs super light, but the thing is they're huge. They're like actually enormous. So maybe what we do, what's my mass? That is 1 ton, and without, okay, so it's like a one ton tank. But if I added, it's only 40. Ooh, see, now we're kind of cooking. I got a little guy hydrogen engine here, and that gives me a fuck ton of delta V. That gives me 3,500 meters a second of delta V. But my thrust to weight is 3.38 with that. That is crazy. Absolutely bonkers. All right. But it's still a huge tank. This one's slightly bigger, and that gives me what does that run off of? That runs off of liquid methane. One more time. Show me again. Liquid methane and oxidizer. So let's set our tank here. That gives me 3,600 meters a second of delta V, and that's slightly heavier though because it's methane and it's I think the oxidizer is really what does it. Yeah, Davey, what's happening, buddy? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. How we doing? I got you on my phone right now because TikTok chat doesn't come through on a multi-stream. So I kind of, yeah, KSP indeed, buddy. I kind of enjoy the idea of using a cryogenic engine, but first and foremost, let's just build our probe body first is what we should do. And I think maybe we just do like a I can't transmit the material study, which is kind of tragic. Meaning, maybe we do just a body like this, and then we add some of these guys right here, like 2 of these. This guy has an idea. Indeed I do, buddy. Indeed I do. We're cooking right now. Let me just extend these, get these out of the way. Ooh. I didn't even realize I could do this. Like a little one of those? No. Not a little one of those. Retract. Well, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Okay. So we do that. And let's do some solar panels here. As solar panel, yeah, literally, yeah, unique. Yeah, also welcome, unique. How we doing? How we doing? Truck, cook, truck. Yep, indeed. Let's come up here. I'm gonna add these 2. Change my radial settings here. Ooh, Iron Mike 5-3 with the follow. Thanks, big dog. Welcome. How we doing? How we feeling? Yeah, we'll keep it just like this. Kind of want them a little bit beefy. You know what I mean? A little probe like this. We should not be able to outrun our science literally at all. All right. So now what we do is we stack it full. Trial and error. Indeed. Indeed. Good. Yeah, hell yeah. Good to hear it. Good to hear it, Unique Arts. We're going to stack some science on this thing. Let's put a thermometer right here. This is we're going to the moon with this. So we need all the science that we can get. Let's do a goo here. We're going to scale this down. Quality of life. Not cheating. Don't need a press mat. It's not going to run any science. We'll do a Geiger counter right here. And that's kind of really all that we can get. The material study doesn't transmit is the biggest thing. But what we can do is configure our unmanned experiments here. We can skip the thermometer. We don't need it. Don't need the Geiger counter. We can go light or we can go might. We can go sight. Survey interplanetary trash experiment measures dust through vacuum. We could do that. Space low and space high. This is the same. It's less data though. This is more data. Data rate 3.4 kilobytes a second. Science Junior. So Davey, the thing with the Science Junior is with this mod I have installed, it doesn't transmit the data. I have to actually have a crew extract it from the module itself. Otherwise I would. I'll get a whole lot of cool science, but it won't transmit. You know what I mean? So kind of a trade-off. I do enjoy this this mod though, Kerbalism. It just kind of changes the science system, yeah. I think what we'll do is we'll go sight, and we'll do maybe just a telemetry report, just a basic one. You know what I mean? It's not a whole lot of science and it's not a whole lot of data, but it's kind of fine. That's fine. And yeah, we're kind of chock full of science here. This is our probe. This is our probe. And what we're gonna do here is let's get out of here. Get rid of that. Let's go decoupler here. We'll scale you down. And then we're gonna add our let's add a little adapter here. That's enormous. So not quite that one. This one right here. Yeah, that might do quite nicely. Like a little, I don't like the aesthetics of it. That will not do. Take this, scale you down. Okay, see, now we're kind of cooking. That is 1.25. That is 1.875, and that gives us. Let's stage it right here. 4720 meters of delta V with a 1.26 thrust to weight ratio. This is like an actually insane amount of delta V is what this is. Just put my mic back. I'm in the red. I can see it. You gonna put it in the VAV and launch it? No, Navy. This is a space plane only playthrough. We deploy everything through space planes. Is what we do. This weighs 6.855 tons. Well, hold on. Hear me out. The hydrogen SSTO, indeed. Yeah. We got two variations. We got the LPD one and we got the Darius one. Darius can take a slightly heavier payload. Spaceplane only. Do you hate yourself? No, this is actually like super satisfying, Aiden. Also, welcome, buddy. How we doing? Thanks for stopping by. Let's go back to let's go to the Strombol here. And that was the hydrogen. I think it was actually just hydrogen. No, it's LH2 and oxidizer. Okay, well, let's see. We are Was our vessel mass? Yeah, that cuts our mass in half. LH2 is way lighter. You hate building space planes just because you suck? Oh yeah, fair, fair, fair. They're tough, but once you get the hang of it, I feel like it's super satisfying. You deploy everything through space plane, and then just the reusability is crazy. You know what I mean? Thrust to weight ratio here of 1.10. 0.96 at sea level thrust. This feels made up. This feels like a lie. Compact? Oh, right here. Gross. Ew. Nah. That's the best one. What if we scaled it up? Like so? Aesthetics? That is still 3654 of Delta V. That is actually insane. That is actually crazy. We'll just do like a little one of these. That's actually nuts. Oh, but the problem herein lies that, what we can do, we can deploy it like this. Yeah. We can deploy it just like this. Okay. Let's do this. Retract. It might get kind of wonky. Why are you guys being weird? Extend. Retract. Why are you like this? I'm getting rid of it. Sentinel satellite, yeah, something like that, buddy. Something like that. Something like that, indeed. If I do like one of these, but I can't really because that's why it's doing it. That's why. Because I can do this. These will extend like this, and then these will extend like so. And I don't hate that. And that'll fit in the cargo bay. Yeah, okay, alright. That'll do. Is this game actually fun and actually worth it? Yeah, literally, yes. Yes. It's like $40 right now, I think. But even still, not on sale, I think phenomenally worth it. I'm at like 750 hours in it. So if you divide 750 by 40, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's how much you pay for every hour of gameplay. Yeah, it's a phenomenally worth it game. Just orbit the sun? Yeah, literally, yeah, could do that. How do you get fairings? That is in the, I think the aerodynamic or the structural research node. All right. This probe is actually insane, and it weighs 4 tons. It weighs 4 tons. The LPD-1 could take this. Let's name this. Let's name this Endeavor. Endeavor probe. Change the root point here so we can dock it. And then I think it might fit in the LPD-1. Let's see. The LPD-1 will have 0 issue putting it in orbit. But let us see. I don't know that the cargo bay is large enough is the thing. Let's go to dock points here. Points, ports. Add you right here. Get rid of the Science Junior there. Excuse me, open. We're going to take Endeavor probe. And way too long. Okay. And back. What up, unknown? How we doing? How we doing? The Darius 1, it is. The Darius 1 has never let us down. This is going to be a very easy flight for the Darius 1. It is slightly overkill, but that's fine. Let's get rid of you. Open up. Don't save. Put the Endeavor probe in here. Everyone strike KSP? Literally, yeah. Yeah. Also, Gordo, welcome. I didn't properly say it. How we doing? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. How we doing? How we feeling? Probe is not clipping? Yeah, okay, we're kind of in business. What I actually forgot, though, what I need is some RCS thrusters so I can separate it. Let's just throw in like 2 little doodads here. I literally only need like the smallest amount of mono. Just enough to separate from the cargo bay. Let's clip those in. Let's get a little skeezy about it. 3,500 meters a second of Delta V still. Absolutely fucking bonkers. Get some RCS thrusters here. Let's just do some little guys. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go like right here. We're still 4 tons. Actually crazy. 3,400 meters a second of Delta V. We can go like literally anywhere. But first what we'll do is we'll do like a Mun Min-Miss journey is what we'll do. Because all of this science will be new. It only costs $12,000. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, Darius 1. Here we go. We got to load it up. No. Go back. Okay, last time I swear. Last time I swear. I got to change this to, right here. Like so. Yeah, it's fine. 4.235, 3,200 meter. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Good filtering out how to, do geocentric. Is it? Oh, it's like right over my graphic here. Trying to figure out, like, figuring out how to do geocentric. Is that what you're saying? It's not that hard. It's just a circular 2863. 2,863,000 meters above sea level. All right. Back to Darius 1. Did you go to Mimbus yet? No, but I'm kind of thinking that's what we do with this probe right here. I'm kind of thinking that's what the move with this probe is. Because we absolutely can. Let's clip you in like a tiny little bit. Save. We can go to the Mun and Min-Miss with this thing. Endeavor probe. Merge you. Alright, the Endeavor probe is going to be launched by the Darius 1. The Darius 1 will not struggle literally at all. It is like a 4.3 ton vessel. Well under what the Darius 1 can launch. Let's go ahead and save here. Get Jeb in the cockpit, and then let's send it. Let's do it. Also, Interstellar music. I just watched Interstellar on Saturday, birthday night. I said I want pizza and a movie. That's exactly what I did. Greetings, Red Vader. How we doing? Welcome, buddy. How we doing? Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. All right, hit the brakes here. And yeah, we're gonna do a cinematic launch is what we do. We're pretty well lined up on the runway here. SAS full throttle, brakes. What blew up? One of my engines blew up. How? Why? Yeah. I don't want to hear it, buddy. Because you went there and when I was taking off a bit of the throttle, I was taking off a bit off throttle and I was very so high. Oh yeah, because the gravity of Mimbus is like nothing, like non-existent. Like non-existent. All right, let's run it back. I don't know what happened. Our engines never do that. Physics might have loaded in weird or something. Let's just double check. Yeah, we got everything loaded up. All right, here we go. Save. Launch. I don't know what that was. You're currently mad, and I'm here to calm down. Okay, yeah, hell yeah. Why are you mad, buddy? You're in the right spot. It's a good place to be. All right, we do it. Oh, I think no, everything is. I don't know what that was. Probably had the probe engine on in the first stage. That's what I thought too just now, but no, it was on the second. I don't know what that was all about. All right, full throttle, brakes. We do it again. Yeah, that was a weird flip. All right, here we go. Sunrise launch. Here it is, chat. Here you go. Other than that, you're doing good. I'm also doing good, buddy. I'm also doing good. Thanks for asking. Cinematic one time. Specifically for y'all, chat. The sunrise launch. The Darius 1 with the Endeavor probe in the cargo bay. Good job. Easy does it. Maintain the single attack here that looks to be about like 15 or so. A fellow mod, I think we're in business. We're gonna level up a little bit here, start building some speed back. Like a 10 degrees angle of attack here. Didn't change for Twitch. Oh, literally at all. Oh. How about now? How's that? Oh, you can't hear me? Uh-oh. How about now? Now it's muted? Okay. I think I got to the bottom of it. A little higher. Uh-oh. The forever dance. How about now? Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we should be in business. Are we in business? Are we good? TikTok says better. No, it's good now. That's good. T-minus 1 minute. Yeah, T-minus 1 minute indeed. All right. I think across the board, I think we're good. I think we got it dialed in. Just so quiet, but just leave it. All right, yeah, fucking say less. Say no more. Say no more. All right, we're at 11 kilometers above sea level, 900 meters a second, and climbing. Love it. Got a big-ass satellite around doing it today, 4-piece. Ooh, 13 and a half hours. Yeah, that's hell yeah. That's super dope. That's super dope. Doing like a multi-modular assemble in low carbon orbit and then deploy to Duna type mission is just so satisfying when it all comes together and you get it dialed in. You know what I mean? And you make it out there. That's the best type of mission. Yeah, indeed. Was it crewed or just you said satellite? Yeah, satellite. You said. All right, we're losing speed here. The engines are probably going to try and switch. So we're going to beat it to the punch here, and we're going to do it right now. Ease up on the throttle some. Mix control here, loud and clear. Hell yeah, buddy. Glad to hear it. We're going to pull up our orbit info. We're 29, 30 kilometers and climbing for Apo. Let's pitch up a tiny little bit. That's right, I forgot how great the Darius one handles. Easy, Darius. Easy. Here we go. Yeah, you pitch up and you just go hands off, and the old Darius one holds. You know what I mean? It's phenomenal. Could not have designed a better space plane. Seven tries to dock the power module, 2 for the habitation. Ah, yeah, tragic. Was that were you learning how to dock 2 at the same time, or what? Or no, it just took you a while. All right, 53 kilometers on the Apo and climbing. We're gonna pitch back down a little tiny bit. Throttle down some too. Don't want to waste all this gas in the atmosphere. Apple of 64. We're gonna go like damn near level with the horizon here. Throttle down even harder. We're actually gonna pitch down some. We're basically, Apple is above, yeah, we're at 70 kilometers now, so we're gonna pitch down for the long continuous burn. Is the pain trying to dock him? Yeah, I feel you. Davey says, awesome. What's awesome, buddy? Just flying or what? Alright, Apple is 71, 72 now and climbing. Ain't nothing crazy, nothing to it. Love watching good KSP play. Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm glad you think it's I'm glad you think it's good. I think I'm okay at best. I can do some basic stuff. You know what I mean? Really haven't gone past Duna and Eve ever. Ooh, thanks for liking the live, everybody. Welcome in. Red Vader says, wish I could have a Kerbal Space program that you have. I have the console. Ah, yeah, console's tragic. We're gonna go to 140. Yeah, close enough. All right, and then we're gonna get up to Apo of 140 and then circularize. So we are now chilling. We have made it to LKO, and we still have 887 meters a second of Delta V left. Yeah, we're super chilling. Yeah, Red Vader. KSP on console is actually tragic. Hate to hear it for you, buddy. Me too is dope. Got some hours. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm all right. I can do some stuff. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. All right, let's get above the Kármán line here, and we're gonna open up doors and deploy radiator and solar panels. Is what we do. Let me close my intakes as well. That's what I should do. All right, cargo doors and panels. Get all those going. Did they stop updating the console version? I think they just stopped updating the game altogether. It's been out for 11 years now. I think today's actually 11 years on the dot. Haven't really been updates in like a super long time. KSP on console so hard, yeah, I believe it. Yeah, this game is definitely not new. Shout out to modders for carrying this game. Low-key relaxing, hell yeah, TC Cubes. Glad to hear it, buddy. Bought a computer because of it. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, KSP on a good PC with super nice visual mods goes absolutely bonkers. All right, we are almost at Apo, so we're gonna chill out here. We're gonna turn RCS on. We're gonna point to Apo, and then we're gonna circularize. Is what we do. KSP, yeah, turn around. We don't even talk about KSP 2, even a little bit. Yeah, huge disappointment. Matthew Snyder, what's going on? It's a new face around here. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. How we doing? Glad to have you. Oh, you guys are going crazy with the likes. Appreciate it. Much appreciated, everybody. Oh, Curtis1776, number 4 fan, huh? Is there DLCs for KSP? Yeah, there's like 2 of them. It's what is it, like Breaking Ground and then something. I was like seeing some planes. Yeah, hell yeah. Landing? No, we are circularizing, Davey. We are circularizing. Yeah, Matthew. If you like planes, you're in the right place. Because this is a Space Planes only playthrough. For no real good reason, except for it's just cool and it's satisfying. I'm gonna pitch down a little tiny bit. I don't want my Apple running away from us. Pitch down even more. Yeah, you know what? Good enough. All right. So here's the thing. The Darius 1 still has 857 meters a second of Delta V left. We are going to have a disgusting amount of Delta V in this new probe that we have designed. The old Endeavor probe here. Let's let the Darius kind of settle out a little bit. Stop moving, please. Please, do one of these. All right, so we, on console, there isn't any docking expansion in the other one. Okay. Yeah. All right, we're going to undock the Endeavor here. Is what we do. And then we are going to kill our backwards velocity. Easy. Those are touchy. We're going to thrust upwards with our RCS here. And then once we are clear, we're going to extend solar panels, get our radio ready to rock. We're going to fix our staging here. We're going to lock it and just manually activate everything. Is what we do. Extend this antenna and this antenna, and then last but not least, extend that solar panel. And then we're just going to continue separating. Shoot, you tagged yourself. Are you in the F-117 in KSP? No, Max. No, this is it's the Darius 1 space plane for not quite small satellites, more like mid-size. We got a big old cargo bay in here. This is a 1.875 meter diameter tank right here. And back, you lost your phone. Uh-oh, that's tragic. Unknown. Glad you found it, though. Gotta get that space stealth? Yeah, something. No, not quite. Custom built. All right, so we're good to leave Jeb for a little bit. Let's see. Let's kind of warp right here. Let's set up an intercept. Let's kind of keep these two together for a minute, though. Let's set up an intercept for the MUN here. And then we'll burn for an intercept. And then about right here. So yeah, we'll burn for an intercept. And then we will bring Jeb home is what we'll do. So much in chat, and I can't see all of it. Oh yeah, no, you guys are good. Yeah, I'm looking at chat on my phone because I don't get it in OBS. Am I on TikTok? Yeah, I got TikTok pulled up right now. I restarted the stream. Stuff was being kind of weird. And I was like, fuck it, we'll do TikTok. Alright, here we go. Yeah, confirmed. Almost 4,000 meters a second in Delta V with this cryogenic engine. So yeah, we're going to leave Jeb. See you never. We're going to set ourselves up to get an intercept at the Mun here. I don't know why. I think it's part of Kerbalism. Everything is shaky. No maneuvers? Nah. Where we're going, we don't need maneuvers. You can eyeball the moon. The moon, you just wait for, you know what I'm saying, like a little 90 degree right here. Alright, we're going to ever so gently. Easy. Easy. See how close we can get our parry here. Easy. 140. RCS the rest of the way. Yeah, 13 will do. There we go. A phenomenal intercept. Off the dome, no maneuver nodes. We got a 13,000 meter above surface level. Intercept with the moon. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm here now. Oh, God. Yeah, the moon is pretty not intimidating. Oh, yeah, you can watch from wherever. Unknown. You can watch from wherever. Oh, yeah, I see you in TikTok now. Help the community and show the maneuvers. Yeah, I could. Yeah. If somebody specifically asked for it, yeah, we could. Otherwise, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too stressed about it. You know what I mean? Ooh, Dast Ek, thanks for liking the live. Oh, we're at 1,000 likes. You guys are nuts. You guys are going crazy. All right. Yeah, back to the Darius one. Let's bring Jeb home. Oh, you just add. Oh, okay. All right. Say less. All right. Yeah, fair. All right. So the way that works, you just kind of know that like your transfer window for the moon is if you make a triangle, a right triangle, you want Kerbin to be right. Ooh, Dino with the raid. You already done streaming, buddy? Thanks for the raid, big dog. How did it go? How'd the stream go? Welcome, everybody. How we doing? Yeah. Yeah, much appreciated, buddy. Yeah, Dave asked that, right? Davey? Yeah, Davey, if you make a triangle, right? Kerbin is 1 point. The Mun's orbit, right? Its path is another point. And the Mun itself is another point, right? You should have a right triangle with Kerbin being the 90 degree. Okay, makes sense. All right, I can even shit. Easy. Stop. I accidentally throttled up. All right. Anyway, I was gonna do a short stream. Easy. Yeah, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Yeah, I was gonna take a snippet and show you, but yeah, you get the idea. A right triangle, right? And literally, all you do is right here. You would burn for a pro to intercept the Mun right here, if that makes sense. Ash, what's happening, buddy? You have a user node? Okay, all right. I got you. All right, so you just add a maneuver right here. That's about where you do it. And you just burn pro. It's actually kind of a little... Let's go like right here. Yeah, it'll do. And this is pretty much it. Right here. Bing bop, and then you see the intercept just like that. And then you can kind of finagle it. If your position is bad, you can't really get super close. You can kind of slide it along, you know what I mean? And see what that does. Or just prograde, retrograde, you know what I mean? You know about transfer window? Yes. But gonna go so you don't die from turn. Yeah, turn right, get out of here. Go skedaddle. Go be safe and shit. Transfer window to Duna. Fantastic question. I think I actually still have my graphic pulled up. Indeed, I do. This is transfer window to Duna. Right? Let me move my phone so I'm not in the way of myself. Yeah, this right here is a transfer window to Duna. So it's the same idea. You make a right triangle. Duna's up here because somebody was asking why we don't go to Duna earlier. I was explaining that the transfer window was not lined up. So putting the space station at Mun for refilling. I would say if that's the route you want to go, Red, I would say the more conducive place to put a refueling station is Minmus, because the gravity is a lot less and it takes less delta V to get into it and out. You know what I mean? To set up an orbit and then like escape the SOI. A lot of people do like refueling stations and stuff at Minmus. Yeah, Davey, you're asking about doing a transfer window. Yeah, it's the same exact idea. Right triangle, but you want Duna right here. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It'd be a good challenge to get to the furthest planet. Yeah, fair. The transfer window is wrong. It's not, though. I just did it the other day. You can show me that it's not wrong, baby. I just did it the other day. Like just the other day on a stream. All right, to the moon we go. Well, not Jeb. Jeb is going to come back home. I think we actually still need some science, maybe? You see it's correct? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just did it the other day, you know? You definitely tried it? Sorry, you're alright? Yeah, no, that's fair. All good, buddy. All good, buddy. And just in case we don't have all the science that we could possibly get, we're gonna run these experiments. So let's go ahead and we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna close up shop here, and then let's yeah, you're good, buddy. You're good, buddy. I know I am, but you're good. It happens, you know. Let's transfer some fuel around just to make sure that we can be an airplane on the way back into Kerbin's atmosphere. Into here we go. Am I using any mods? Yes, Matthew Snyder, I am. The biggest one that I use, the most visible, is Volumetric Cloud version 5 from BlackRock on Patreon. And outside of that, it's kind of like a really, this is the only like parts pack that I really have. I got some near space stuff, some B9 stuff, and then MechJeb, obviously, and then Kerbal joint reinforcement, stuff like that. Just quality of life, tweak scale. Stuff that I chalk up to being quality of life, you know? Yeah, put all that gas in here, please. You love to try and help a little. No, I get you, buddy. I get you. Alright, we got some fuel in here, and there should be enough balance between the two. Our CG should be good. We're going to lock staging here. Don't want to accidentally stage. And the KSC is over there. So we're actually going to wait, is what we're going to do. Let's orbit a few. That's fine. How are the... That's why. That's why. Solar panels are obstructed. Weight and balance. Weight and balance is indeed important, buddy. Indeed. Otherwise, when you re-enter Dino, the tail end of the plane will try to swing around, and it's not good. It's not good when it does it. It's cool to see the different build/orbital mechanic views. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you guys are nuts right now. 2,000 likes. Look at you guys go. You guys are going crazy. You guys always do this though. You guys always give me like a trillion million likes. Logo. Oh, that's right. You do that, Dino. That's right. That's right. Yeah, you know about that shit. Yeah, this plane, Dino, the CG, the center of lift is like right here. But the CG, if there's no fuel up in here, it'll shift back super aggressively. So I'll put a bunch of fuel in here and then like a little bit up in this fuel tank. And it usually kind of keeps the center mass like just a little tiny bit forward. So, yeah, you know how this shit goes. I forgot that's what you do. Yeah, we're going to orbit a few times. And then we're going to wait to line things up with the old KSC here. Let our batteries charge up. Sounds like a good plan? Yeah, buddy. Alright. Fast warp, here we go. That's the desert. That's the... Oh, I'm an idiot. It's right here. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, that's fine. We'll catch it right here. Likes are pretty easy. I think I've given roughly 750. Yeah, hey, it's still appreciated though. You know what I mean? JT, what's happening, buddy? Welcome, new face around here. Welcome to the live. How we doing? How we feeling? Yeah, let's get. We're gonna get about right here, and then we're gonna set our parry to about. We're gonna go. We'll go like 30. We're kind of high up, but it's fine. Let's go about right here. I'm tired of overshooting. I would rather undershoot this time. Also, I know I keep touching my nose, but I have a rogue mustache hair that, like, it's tickling my nose. I'm not picking my nose, I swear. Yes, sir, what's up? Just saw your ship. Was like, damn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, custom build. It's the old Darius one. Made here on TikTok Live just a few nights ago. A phenomenal, medium-ish space plane. Delivers, we just delivered, like, 6 tons in a low Kerbin orbit. And it does it way too easily. Here does that too? Yeah, mustaches. They're great in theory until they go rogue. Alright, so let's burn retro here. Set our parry down to 30 kilometers. They do not like cooperating. It is the worst. Dino, you got a mustache? Why does your VTube model not have a mustache? If you IRL have a mustache. Alright, here we go. Officially commencing. Yes, sir. Ooh, got the beard too. Commencing re-entry protocol here. We'll go 29. We're actually going to go, Carbon is right here. We're going to go, kind of crazy here, chat. We're going to go 25. Mustache out of control. I feel that big time. Just started like a few, I just lost your first one. Just started like a few days ago. Just made it to orbit in the mud. Hell yeah, Logo. Good stuff, buddy. Good stuff. Yeah, 3K. You guys are going crazy. Yeah, good stuff, Logo. Also, welcome. New face around here. Welcome to the live. How we doing? Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. All right. Let's flip back around to prograde here. What's up, boss? Gabe, how we doing, buddy? Good to see you again. How we doing? All right, we're gonna level off here. Had to send a rescue mission to rescue the rescue mission that was sent to rescue the original mission that turned into a rescue mission. Yeah, I feel it big time, TC. Feel it big time, TC. It's just how it goes sometimes. Ate a good salad and like space. Good Monday. Yeah, good stuff, buddy. Good stuff. What's so big? The plane, the old Darius one. It is very large, but it could be larger. I'm already scheming on maybe after this mission, after we do the MUN, maybe we start building a new one because there's an even larger cargo bay that I would like to kind of mess with. We got big stuff we're trying to put in space. You know what I mean? Unknown, welcome back on Twitch anyway, not on TikTok. KSP is legit. P, welcome, buddy. KSP is legit. One of the only games that made me crash out over the rocket physics. Yeah, fair. Ooh, Dino's on TikTok too. Double watching right now. Where are we headed, Gabe? We are headed for re-entry. We're going to try and land directly at the KSC. I think we're maybe going to overshoot, but I tried to compensate with putting my parry a little bit lower than normal. Yeah. Sometimes we line it up nicely. I think more often than not we do line it up nicely, and we do kind of line it up to land directly at the KSC. Only a couple of times have I done it with zero refiring of our air-breathing engines. And let me tell you, ooh, Tiberius is coming. Tiberius. Yeah, Tiberius was here a couple nights ago. That's right. Ooh, Dino, thanks for the lives, the likes, buddy. I know I'm looking down a bunch, but it's because I got you guys pulled up right here. Because I don't see chat in OBS. Which is actually kind of tragic. I got to figure out if there's a workaround for that. Tiberius is happening, buddy. How we doing? All right. We're officially going to commence re-entry protocol. Let me pitch down here. In anticipation of the nav ball shift, there's a way to combine chats. Yeah, so with multi, I get YouTube and I get Twitch on the multi in OBS, but I don't. It doesn't show TikTok. And then I thought, well, maybe if I pull up just TikTok Studio, it'll show the chat like when I do a live on TikTok. But it wasn't showing it because I wasn't live through the app. So I don't really know. It's go time. You're locked. Hell yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're fucking locked in. How big is your plane? It's probably the same size as the B-52. I don't know. It is right now with no payload, 101.050 tons. With no payload and like half the fuel we started with. You got a laptop? No, I got a PC. Ooh. I see what you're saying. No. I could pull chat on a bigger screen. I see what you're saying. I mean, in theory, I could just pull it up on my second monitor, too. Can you say a prayer for the brave souls? Absolutely, you can, Gabe. Jeb doesn't need it, though. Jeb does not need it. Jeb is going to live. Jeb's not even a little bit worried. I'm surprised YouTube hasn't yelled at me. Because I've been playing a lot of copyright music. And last time it yelled at me. Alright, here we go. Jeb is Jeb indeed. Let's get this show on the road. All right, here it is, chat. Panels in, radiators in, cargo bay closed. Lock on Pro. Jeb, let's see the Thunder. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna give it. He's gonna provide. That is the best pilot I've ever seen. Hey, thanks, buddy. I do my best. You know what I mean? I do my best. I'll even for the one time, chat. I'll give you guys a cinematic reentry because I'm not even a little bit worried about it. I'll just lock on Pro and then I'll just we'll go cinematic. Here's even what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go cinematic, like a little one of these. I'm even gonna get up. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna go pee really fast, and then we're gonna be back. Hold on. All right, chat, we're back. Yeah, my mic gain is stupidly loud. Like, stupidly loud. Hold on. This is simply unacceptable. What if I do this? Do I still come through on TikTok? I do. Okay. I basically just have my mic doubled up in OBS. All right, we're chilling. Is it actually bald or is it AI? It's actually just AI. I have a beautiful head of hair, but I choose to look bald. See, look, Jeb's he's not even struggling right now. He's on the sticks like it's whatever. Put my phone back here. Help, Davey, help what? Help what? Can land this plane on it? Yeah. No shot you did. Did you? Because it's actually so tragic. Because my room is just right over there. Alright, here we go. Doesn't even matter. We're going to pitch down a little bit. I think we are overshooting by a lot. Yeah, KSC. Well, we didn't quite do it this time. Aim for the... No. Not going to do that, buddy. I think what we will do, we're going to refire the engines too. I'm going to go for a water landing. I'm going to turn around and go for a water landing. Because let me tell you, landing a giant SSTO in the dark is not something I really want to do. We might actually get water right here. Might be fine. Is there a diary of a wimpy kid for Kerbal? What does it even mean? What does it even mean? And speed brakes here. We're getting kind of hot. Oh, we're still at 2,000 meters a second speed? What are we doing out here? Aim for the reflective surface. Yeah. Aim for the reflective bald head. It will never lead you astray. Did I deploy the satellite? Indeed I did, buddy. Indeed I did. That's what music are you playing? It's fits the gameplay really well. It's just like a cinematic Spotify playlist. Technically, not supposed to be, because a lot of it's copyrighted. But YouTube has not yelled at me yet. So, what does SSTO stand for? Single stage to orbit. Single stage to orbit. As in, like, the plane goes up, the plane comes down. You're not ditching tanks. You're not firing anything off. You start at the ball talk? Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Am I going to try and hit the runway? I was going to try to, but the runway is back here. So I overshot drastically. So we're just gonna do a water landing, is what we do. Have I made a VTOL SSTO? Duke? No, not yet. Fantastic question though. Also welcome. New face around here. Welcome, glad to have you. No, I haven't made VTOL. The B9 does come with the B9 parts pack. It does come with VTOL parts. I just haven't really kind of messed around with it yet. What game? Tan, go down. This is Kerbal Space Program, buddy. A phenomenal game if you've never tried it. When I was landing a plane on a mountain, yeah, that's very commendable. I just wouldn't even try. Yeah, we're gonna go water right here. When are we having a Jeb giveaway? Is that what that says? My TikTok logo, the Doug Loon, I'm sure you guys can see, is blocking the chat. So I can't see that last word. I got air brakes too, right? Yeah, I do. We're big chillin'. Let me pitch up here. VTOL? VTOL is vertical takeoff and lift. Or vertical takeoff, yeah, lift? Landing. Vertical takeoff and landing. Think of like a Harrier jet on a carrier. Made a foldable SSTO that fits in this. Oh, that's super fucking cool. NYSP 2025 Ford Explorer FPIU. Yeah, welcome, buddy. Welcome, buddy. Favorite underrated DC character. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, Dino's triple watching? I got you on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. I hope it's on 3 separate screens, so it's just ultimate brain rot. Just ultimate, like, dopamine injection into your eyeballs. You know what I mean? I'll even do my best to make sure there's, like, a whole bunch of scene changes and make it, like, super overstimulating. You know what I mean? Alright, here we go. Slight pitch up. Flare up. Kill some of the speed. We're at 300 meters above sea level here. Kill all this speed. One's on the phone, 2 are on my monitors. Hell yeah, buddy. Yes, we already actually have a probe currently on the way to the Mun with enough Delta V to go to the Mun, get into an orbit, and then go to Minmus afterwards. Alright, easy. Oh, we're still quite a ways up. That's fine, we're chilling. Ooh, L's? Ah, you lost 20 points, buddy. You hate to see it. Tragic. Alright, let me lock in. We are 100 meters above the water. What if NASA just hired all the bald people to the VAB? Yeah, shit, I wish. Shit, I wish. I'd be in good shape. Alright, unlock staging here. 30 meters. Pitch up. A little flare up. A little too much flare up. Drogues. Absolutely butter the bread. Chat, absolutely butter the bread. Just mod a KSP with new parts. SK Cole, so cool. Yeah, hell yeah it is, buddy. Alright, gonna get going now. Yeah, Red, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Glad to have you. Hope the rest of your night goes good. Go get some sleep. I'll see you next time. Nice soft field landing. Indeed, buddy. Indeed. Alright. Now to our probe. Butter the bread. Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is, type of years. That's all we do out here. Let's go, I think it's this one right here. Yes. With a parry of 13 kilometers above the surface. So let's come out here. Ooh, and back. The tornado warning is gone. Yeah, good stuff, Termite. I'm glad you are not in the middle of a tornado. Told my mom about you? Hell yeah, Gabe. That's kind of serious, buddy. The storm weakened. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Clapped BRZ, liked the live. Thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, chat, look at how much Delta V we got here. We just got a Mun intercept from low Kerbin orbit. We got 2,900 meters a second of Delta V still. Cryogenic engines. Mr. Zen, heck to the yeah. Yeah, you know what it is. I'm a man of class, a man of culture, if you will. All right, let's go ahead. Am I running science currently? I am not. Okay, I need to be. Boom, boom. Geiger counter, telemetry, and what was the other one? A site report. Yeah, here we go. I need more water, chat. That's what I need. All right. Is your favorite color brown, khaki? No, why? Is it because I'm a bald white man with a mustache? Is that why? I don't know if I have a favorite color. I like green. Green is nice. All right, we're getting some science here. We're gonna get like a fuck ton of milestones on this. A whole bunch. Here we go. Just a hunch. Okay, interesting. Interesting, Gabe Cates. Green like is in grass. I'd say more like a dark, like foresty. You know what I mean? Kind of like emerald. Slingshot. No, I hadn't really planned on it. I was just kind of coming here, and then I was gonna close orbit. You know what I mean? Boy, are we eccentric. Here we go. All the new science in the world here. We are around the mun for the first time, Chad. Not ever, but this agency has never been here before. As in forest grass. Grass scares me. Nah, fair. Yeah, me too, buddy. So your first laid landing and return? Yeah, hell yeah, Chosen Icy. Good shit. I've never done that. You're miles ahead of me. Yeah, grass is scary. I don't like grass. It would make me bad at video games if I went out and touched it anyway, so I just don't, you know? All right, let's go ahead and warp here. Yeah, we're getting some more science here. Easy warp to Perry here. And then we are in phenomenal shape because our burn is taking place on the Kerbin side of the mun here, not the opposite side. Otherwise, we would have no signal and we would be cooked. Let's go ahead right here. RCS. Let's just capture our orbit really quick. Have I been to Duna? Yes. Many times. There we go. And just like this. Just like so. We are in orbit. Let's go ahead and warp. We should be getting a whole fuck ton of science. I wear high knee socks for that exact reason. Yeah. Yeah. Love KSP, but you never play because you don't know how. Dino, you're in the right spot, buddy. How have we never talked about this? We've been friends now for like 4 months. And we've never once talked about KSP. You're in the right spot. I got like 750 hours in this game. All right. I'm going to treat you guys, chat, to a nice mooner sunrise. And I need water. So here we go. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. I'm back, chat. Fear not. And I'm properly setting myself up so I can read everything you guys say and my phone doesn't die. Well, sort of. Can I go landscape? No, no. All right. Well, we're actually just kind of cooked. Nah, it's fine. We'll be all right. Maybe right there. Yeah, there we go. Whatever. KSP is a crazy learning curve. Want to do career mode, but some of the missions are hard. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, the career mode is definitely super. Well, it's actually not so bad. Once you get kind of established and you do all the milestones, it's really not so bad. You can just kind of not even worry about contracts and just do milestones. All right. Dino said you just load it up and then just get lost. But what's the farthest you've gone, buddy? Dollar Shave Club? Nope, I'm a Harry's man. Excuse me. All right, what are we doing here? 49 minutes on that experiment? Good lord. Really just waiting on the site experiment there. Based? Yeah, Harry's is super nice. I like Harry's. All right. We're just going to warp a whole bunch. And then, is that experiment done? Okay, we got a minute. That's fine. So what we can do now... Ooh, maybe. What's our inclination? Oh, it's actually not terribly far off from min-misses. We can do like a little, like a right here. What are you talking about? What are you talking about control locked? Oh, because I have no signal. I got no signal, chat. Just watched a 2-hour documentary on Apollo 13. Shit's crazy. Yeah, Apollo 13's nuts. Watch the YouTube video on it. Yeah. Bean choice at Chipotle. Definitely for Holy, not black beans. Fuck black beans. You used to play some really off-brand ones before you got the game. Brother, you have like an hour in the game. Just love the concept of space. Yeah, fair. Yeah. You should definitely re-attack. You should definitely revisit. Let me tell you, it's a phenomenal game. Wow, our inclination is actually kind of dog shit in comparison. What we could do, it is really not so bad. Did we get all the science from around here? Look at all that money and all that science. Love to see it. How fast is your orbit? 547 meters a second, and we're damn near circular. It is a 11 by 19, so kind of the same deal. Wow, what's up? What's up, buddy? Let's what is this, smooth jazz right now? Yeah, those cats are jamming. Whatever the fuck they say in jazz, you know? Alright. Yeah, you know what? I think we just say fuck it, we just escape. I think it's what we do. We got like 1 million Delta V, so it's all good. It's whatever. Direct opposite side, slow down for free. What do I think about Kitten Space Agency? I am cautiously optimistic about it. I think it's shaping up, and it's looking really good. Wow, that actually puts us in like an equatorial orbit again. Crazy work. How? With our... not necessarily. We're a slight inclination. All right. Yeah, cautiously optimistic. It looks really good. And some of the devs are some of the OGs, I'm pretty sure. Am I Canadian? No. I want to learn to enjoy this more. What? This game? Ooh, Benny Biscayne 420 on Twitch. What, KSP? Might re-attack it. Don't want to be accused of copying. Ah, buddy. Yeah, play a game. Who cares? Yeah, Gabe, are you Canadian? That feels like a very pointed question. That feels like a very Canadian question to ask, if we're being honest here. I think we got all the science out of here, right? Almost positive of it. Let me. What are we doing with our data here? What do we got? What do we got here? Okay, we don't. Yeah, we don't. All right. Well, I did not have any data storage. Is the thing. No, but it's fine because we got constant transmission. Yeah. Now we're chilling. All right. Stopped. Oh, that one. Yeah. Space games are your jam? Hell yeah, buddy. Yeah, and you've never played KSP? You've never played KSP? And you're into space games? What, like Star Citizen or what? Am I gonna land? No. Staying in space. Yeah, I'm not nearly equipped enough to be a lander. We're gonna go to Minmus, and then we might even have enough, what are we looking like planetary? Nobody is in a good window. It does not appear so. Yeah, Duna's way the fuck out there. Eva's ahead of us. Eva has to be like right here. Duna has to be like right here. So we are not in good shape at all for interplanetary, but we could save. Now he's like the shoe-wear. Who, Canadians? Fair. Yeah, fair. They got a really good shoe-wear game. Yeah. Have I played Astroneers? No, never. It's been one of those that's kind of like, I could try it out. You know what I mean? Just haven't ever done it. All right, well, to Kerbin's SOI we go. To Kerbin's SOI we go. And what are we looking like here? We... It might... Easy. Easy. What is happening with this orbit? What it... Yeah, our eccentricity is kind of like super dicked. Let's fix that. Okay, come back. A Mun intercept? No, we don't want that. Stop, Moon. Get out of here. I think maybe boom, like so. There it is. And then a little one of these. Easy. See the problem I fear. Oh, there we go. That's the intercept right here. We have to overshoot by like a lot, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, 180. Yeah, we'll take that. All right. In 5 hours, we can initiate. There's only a 402 meter a second burn. So baked right now is background music. Yeah, hell yeah, buddy. Good shit, Antonio. You were here a couple of lives ago, I think, right? If so, welcome back. If not, welcome. Saw a balloon today. Yeah, good shit, Tiberius. I'm glad. Did that bring you joy? Was that an enjoyable experience? 7K likes. You guys are nuts. Why is my probe? Oh, it's because I'm warping. That's why. Duh, chat. I'm an idiot. 3 hours? 2 hours? It's a 10-second burn time. That's nothing. Ooh, we got some more. We got some more. Oh, yeah, that's right. The site experiment. That's right. That's right. Kill RCS. Don't want it. Astroneer for 6.5. It is a fun game if you stick to the story, mess around and play with other people. That's fair. They just came out with 2, right? Also, DJ VR, welcome, buddy. Yes, sir. Watch your stream every time. Ooh, hell yeah, buddy. What a nice thing to say. That makes me feel good. Makes me feel good. Because sometimes you wonder, you know what I mean? You stream games and stuff, and sometimes you're just like, maybe the people don't enjoy it or some shit. You know, sometimes you get like a quiet little lobby, chat's not super popping, you're like, nah. Maybe I'm just not entertaining, you know what I mean? So, shit like that makes you feel good, you know what I mean? Alright, maneuver node locked on. Here we go. We're going to warp to our node now. I'm going to speed things up a little time. Whoa, Dino, Jar. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got robbed. Well, not robbed because you got him back, but it's too long. I won't even read it. I'll let it be a surprise. I'll let it be a surprise. 48, 45. We go one more. Easy. 2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. I can only see like 3 lines at a time. I'm sorry if I'm missing your chat. I like to be as responsive as I can, but it's kind of hard on my phone. All right, what do we got? Don't usually watch streams with this. Yeah, hell yeah, TC. Love to hear it, buddy. Very enjoyable. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate that, man. All right, 20 seconds until our node. We're going to burn it like 5 seconds is what we do. Split difference. Ah, still too long, buddy. I'm still not going to read it. I'm still not going to read it. And burn. Here we go. Easy. Easy, chat. All right, it's going backwards now. Let's see where we ended up. What do we got? Okay, not even an intercept. Okay, chat, we kind of fucked it up. Chat, it's fine.
Jarvis, I do most solemnly proclaim that this unfortunate soul stands bereft of all semblance of knowledge or mastery in the task set before him. His hand wavers without guidance.
Are you breaking that up into like a 3-part, Dino? We gotta go like a little tiny bit more.
What ought to be a precise and noble undertaking has instead become a spectacle of error, wherein each motion strays further from the mark than the last.
Just error after error. An absolute spectacle of mistake. Here we go. Here's another one. Damn, man, what's up, buddy? Yeah, hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I remember you. Someone actually clipped that? Yeah.
And lo, while such incompetence unfolds before our very eyes, the hearts of the astronauts' kin are burdened with profound sorrow. Their households are shrouded in mourning, their spirits weighed down by grief most heavy.
With this music and everything, absolute cinema. A burn time of 0.3 seconds. And lo, behold, the smoothest of brains. Not a wrinkle to be found. A true display of failure in its purest form. I'm gonna do like a one of these. Boom, right there. Boom, intercept, just like that. Chat, we're so fucking good. There we go. Zooming in on your head, that's a filter, not shiny. Yeah, I got more of like a matte finish head. You know what I mean? I've been kind of blessed in that regard. Because you got two types of bald dudes. You got gloss finish and you got matte finish. I don't think anybody's ever really looked good with the gloss finish. Holy Writing, yeah. Gabe Cates, yeah. Dino, you got nothing but good reviews in TikTok chat for your absolute monologue, Odyssey, something. Yeah, Unknown. Yeah, I got a matte. All that to say, I got a matte finish. I'm a matte guy, not a gloss guy. I've been blessed. You got more for Jarvis Save? Oh, yeah. Tragic. To mid-miss we go. I don't know how much Delta V I got. I still got 2,000. Yeah, we gotta do some shit with that. That's too much to just be chilling out here in space. How did we go dark? Electricity, mayhaps? Nah, we're chilling. All right. I made it to the Mun and Mimis and landed. What should I do next? Onwards and forwards, my child. Go to Eve or Duna. Those are your next two. I personally think Duna's a little bit easier. As a complete new player, done it like 3 weeks ago. Okay, yeah. I would say Duna. Duna's your next best bet. Eve is kind of tough. Duna, it's a lot more forgiving if you're low on Delta V. Eve has a mean ass sphere of influence and has a mean a mean ass level of gravity. So all your maneuvers kind of cost more. You know what I mean? I would say Duna. Duna's gonna be fun. Duna's good for you. Yeah, just, you know what? Matter of fact, straight to Elu. Go straight to Elu. Matter of fact, escape the sphere of the influence of the sun. But no, for real, Duna. Duna's the next viable step. Eve is fun, but you just kind of, it's good for like crash probes or Kerbals you don't want to bring back. All right, here we go. Start all this science out here. Make sure everything's running. Yeah, here we go. Whole bunch of good stuff out here. We will, in fact, get a capture orbit as well. Waiting on a telemetry report for what? We are in space above Minmus. Is setting up comms as confusing as it seems? I want to start with unmanned missions, but I don't have. You don't have comms. It's probably where you're going to say deep space comms. If you have big antennas unlocked, the 5G antennas are good. And what you can do, the 5G antennas are good. If you set up a comm relay with like small antennas here, but you do like an eccentric ass like polar with the 5G antennas, the next level up is your best bet for an interplanetary probe, but you can get away with a bunch of 5Gs if you like decouple probes that have the 5Gs on the way. You know what I mean? Like on your way to Duna. So it's like you create like a chain of antennas. You know what I mean? You can do a little something like that, and you can kind of be all right. But yeah, the 5G, if you play it right, you can get away with the 5Gs. But the next tier up is your better bet. Did I watch Project Hail Mary? No, but I read the Tiberius I Want to, but it may be human. No, I read the book forever ago. I was super hyped when the trailer came out. It's one of 2 books ever in this world that have ever made me tear up. So I'm super fucking hyped to watch it. First person to spoil it in chat gets a permaban. I'm really hyped for it though. It's probably not gonna hit streaming for a while though, but when it does, lights off, not a word said, no yapping, no nothing, just mega fucking locked in. You know what I mean? Rock, yeah, rock. Fist my bump, if you will. You should, yeah. No, I've heard. I read the book too. You know what I mean? So I know how it ends and shit, but yeah. And I've seen everybody's like hyping it up big time. Do I like popped corn? Indeed, I do like popped corn. Yeah, it's enjoyable. Rocky made me low-key tear up. Yeah, yeah, no, hell yeah. It's very understandable. High-key, low-key, you know what I'm saying? Low-key genuinely, if you will. You ever eaten it with M&Ms? No, Sour Patch Kids goes crazy though. The Artemis mission reference the movie was saying, yeah, they did. Yeah, that was super cool. They did that. I remember I did see that. We're gonna capture ourselves in orbit here, Minmus. Boom, stop the movement, and we just burn. So 1800 Delta V. Yeah, we're going close. We're gonna scream past the mountains in a polar orbit there. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks all right. That looks nice. Have I ever had a pet geode? No. Oh no. Oh god, no. Uh-oh. What's up, buddy? Talk to me. What's happening? Oh golly, I'm so startled. Uh-oh, from what? 8,500 likes. You guys are nuts. I appreciate it big time. Here we go. If you guys have never seen it, you can get as close as you want to an atmospheric body without hitting it at any speed you would like, and it's one of the coolest things in this game to do. We're gonna come ripping in from 150 kilometers above the surface, really fast. Your clothes are still drying in the dryer, and you have church at this hour, buddy. It is 10:15 on the West Coast. What church is open? All right, here we go. We're gonna get to our parry here, then we're gonna close our orbit up. Yeah, you know what? You guys want to see? You guys want to see some high tier shit? It's actually gonna be really hard. I don't have retro lock on, but you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Where we're going, we don't need retro lock on. Yeah, watch this shit. You know what we're doing. I actually have really good acceleration with RCS. This is going to be really nice. How much mono do I have? I have not a lot. You're Catholic, you need socks. Quite debatable. You might not. I would say not so much for being Catholic. I would say more so to protect your knees and below from coming in contact with grass. Is what I would say. Is the higher priority here. Easy, chat. It's all right. It's all right, chat. It's under control here. I can tell you guys are stressed. Don't even worry about it a little bit. Right here. Surface. Yeah, easy does it. 800 meters. It's not impossible. No. It's necessary. They squish when they step. Ewy. That's what I'm saying. You like Minmus? I just don't like how little gravity has, making it, yeah. No, yeah, that's very much true. Doing stuff on the ground becomes really annoying really fast because you can't stick to it. Where we're going, we don't need landing legs. Alright, chat, everybody shut up. I gotta think. Everybody shut up, chat. Chat? Not now. Not a good time. Easy. Easy. Engine malfunction! Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Now we gotta do it again, though. We gotta... Alright, quit throttling up. I have no words. I have no words. And you guys doubted me, is the thing. But look at us. But look at where we are. Chat, look at what we have accomplished here. Yeah, it's actually kind of tragic though. We get Kerbalism, this mod for like life support and stuff. Truly cinematic. Thank you. Yeah. Kerbalism is a mod that I have installed. Come back home. Safe. You're playing for 3 today. What does that mean? What does that mean? Yeah, Kerbalism is a mod I have installed. It comes with like life support, and there's like different stuff. You know, there's like you get radiation damage and stuff on your like parts and like Kerbals and stuff, but you can like build different modules. Like, so like every crew module, you can set up like built-in experiments, life support modules, like atmosphere scrubbers, like so on and so forth, right? But also one of the things that can happen is an engine malfunction, which we just experienced like 50 meters above the surface of Minmus. So almost catastrophic. We are Legion indeed. Indeed. Chat, look at what we have accomplished. On the nozzle of a cryogenic engine. We have done this. We're just kind of cooked though, we're stuck. You can get out as a Kerbal and repair it. But oh, you only get so many ignitions. I didn't even ever see that. That makes a lot of sense, though. That makes a lot of sense. I can't believe even for a second that you guys ever doubted the fact that this is going to be possible. That you thought that I couldn't do it, chat. You never did? That's fair, unknown. Yeah, you were kind of quiet in the YouTube chat. That's fair. That's fair. TikTok also never doubted me for a second. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make them feel bad. You know? There y'all go. I'm gonna screenshot it. There it is. Yeah, well, I guess we just abandoned this probe because, yeah, she ain't coming back. Which is a shame because we still had so much Delta V. We had, like, at least 1,500 Delta V. Why is this not running? Oh, it's already running still. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, it's going. Yeah. That makes sense. Never doubted it. Yeah, fair, Tammy. Fair. The sun is setting on Minmus, so ideally we get all this science out before that happens and we lose electricity. Is how that goes. Just a lone probe out here. We were just over here, is where we just were. You know what I mean? This is my Babka. KSP2 does not exist. KSP2 was abandoned by the company that was making it. They fired all the devs and just abandoned its development. So this is KSP1. It's far superior anyway, especially with mods. Shout out to all the people who mod KSP and make it an even better game in 2026 than it was 11 years ago. Yeah, this is KSP1. And if you don't have either one and you're about to ask me next which one you should buy, KSP1. For sure. Oh, I never even saw that message. Land on the light side. Yeah, unknown. Yeah. Yeah, good call. Especially because we're in a probe, right? And, well, we're sort of kind of on the light side. But the thing is, the light side, I'm not going to get signal to Kerbin, right? So that's why I made the executive last-second decision to burn where I was. It's because you can't land if you got no signal. You know what I mean? Looks a bit better than the last time I played it. No, literally, yes. Babka, yes. Because I also played it 10 years ago. And let me tell you. Oh, you have you seen volumetric clouds? Have you seen what the graphics look like thanks to modders right now? What's my favorite movie? Ooh. Gabe, a lot of people ask me this. Gabe. And the answer I always give is I don't really have a single favorite one. Oh, Babka, check this shit out. Check this out. Hold on, Gabe. I'm going to answer your question. I have spent 11 years in this game, and I didn't know you could shift around the KSC like this. Yeah. See, like, storm clouds and shit, Babka? Look at this. Look at this. How far can we go? Oh, like that far. Yeah, volumetric clouds, Babka. Yeah, shit is crazy. It feels like a new game. You know what I mean? It feels like a game that is not 11 years old. Yeah, Gabe, I have currently on SF moon orbit with periapsis 75 meters, apoapsis of 6. Yeah, they of 75 and an apoapsis of 6. You're gonna crash into something, buddy. Started playing a few days ago. I'm loving it, but I can't seem to understand how to travel in space. No, that's fair. Newton's third law, Batman. Also, welcome, buddy. Glad to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Newton's third law. For every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction. You're about to get to the, like, how to actually get to the Munder Minimus. All right, good shit. I got you. Is there any mods that have, like, cities or just the ambience of it? Yeah, most of the, like, scatterer, fucking Eve, all of them, like, you'll see, like, city lights. You know what I mean? You don't really see it, like, in on the surface, but, like, when you get into orbit, you see, like, city lights. Are these visual mods? Are these visual? My fucking logo at the bottom. Or part of the vanilla texture. City lights on Eve? Yeah. Should come with it. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, Babka, this is the only paid mod in, I think, the entire existence of KSP. Costs $6.50. But you can also, like, the visual mods that I'm sure you knew of back in the day, Eve and Scatterer and, you know what I'm saying, all those, they also still look really good. City lights on Eve? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What are you making? Dylan, welcome. Also, KO, welcome. Gabe, not Gabe Cates, welcome. Fossilized is paid. Good stuff. Movie. Yeah, movie. Yeah, we're getting there. So many messages. Oh, yeah, chat, like, blew the fuck up. We got, like, 40-something people in here. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you guys. Yeah, movie. I have not a single favorite one. I would say more like a list of, like, my top 5 ever. Land on the light side. And that's old. Somebody asked me what I'm making. We actually just got done landing a probe on Minmus. Impromptu. Didn't plan it, but we just said fuck it. We did it. Adds contrails and realistic smoke plumes. Why pay for a mod when there's like 20 different ones that do the same thing? Because they don't log. Can confirm. I've used pretty much all of the visual enhancement mods. None of them do volumetric clouds. None of them do this. But also because it's $6 and it's a phenomenal benefit for. You know what I'm saying? Like, the free stuff is really, really, really good. It's not to discredit the free mods, right, and the work that people put in. But let me tell you, volumetric clouds is a whole different game. And it probably doesn't do it justice seeing it on your phone at TikTok Live. But let me tell you, on 2K, it's phenomenal. Hello, family. What up, Gabe? Again, what's my rig? 5060 Ti, an i7. It's like a fucking, what is it, like a 17600 or some shit like that? Yeah, 32 gigs RAM. Oh yeah, not cities on Eve, the planet Eve. Environmental visual enhancements. Yeah. All right. Somebody asked me what we're making. The overall theme of this playthrough is space planes only, right? But I just launched this plane with this probe inside of it. No, not this plane. I did it in the Darius. We just launched this plane, this space plane, with this probe inside of it. It's a cryogenic engine. It is a liquid hydrogen and oxidizer engine. They gave us a whopping, what was it, like something like 4,000 meters a second of delta V. So we went to the moon and landed on Mimbus with it, and it was phenomenal. Launched it out of this plane. 12:30 a.m. Yeah, Matthew Snyder, thanks for hanging out, buddy. It was a super good time. Go get some sleep. Thanks for sticking around. You can get volumetric class for free now. Yeah, version 3. I think with Promised Worlds or Outer Planets. Yeah, version 3, Black Rack released for free. What do relay satellites do in the game? If you have comm networks enabled, they just ensure continuity for probes out in space. You know what I'm saying? That you got constant signal. Are you an astronaut in real life? No, fuck no. I wish that shit would be super dope. I'm going to school right now to be a software engineer, though. It'd be kind of sick to do some coding or something for NASA, you know what I mean? Allow better communications to... Yeah, between craft. Yeah. Right, because... I'll show you. I've only just barely built up my comm network in this career playthrough. Ooh, look at our science. We got a bunch from that. Yeah, I have currently... All I've set up is my 3 in Equatorial, and it's, you know, it's roughly Equatorial. Have I ever played RSS? No, not really. The balloon was red. What does that mean? He's astronauty? What does it even... Machina, what does it even mean? What is happening here? What do you guys... You guys are on some schizo shit. Yeah, the comm thing. If I have a probe over here, right? But I have no probes in space. Okay? And my only point of contact for communication is the KSC, the Space Center, right? If my probe is out here in the darkness of space and my KSC is over here, I'm dark. You know what I'm saying? The probe cannot, even with an antenna, the probe cannot get in contact with the KSC through the mass of Kerbin. Okay? But if I have a comm network set up, right, with, say, 3 in an Equatorial, it's a pretty classic initial setup, right? I can have my probe out here in the darkness of space ping off of this one, which can ping off of this one, which can ping to the KSC. Does that make sense? And onwards and forwards. You know what I mean? Where's my pills? Yeah, I don't know, Gabe. You left them somewhere. Astronaut is when you misbehave on an astronomical scale. Is it on an astronomical scale or like in space? Could be kind of column A, column B. You know what I mean? Out of toilet paper. That's tragic, buddy. That's tragic. You hate to see it. That's tragic. All right, chat. All right. Yeah, what a tragic ending for this little probe here. We got the job done, though. The engine failure was just kind of tragic. All right, chat. You know what we do? We start the prototype of a big-ass space plane. I'm talking big. This one, the Darius 1, is already 200 tons. But when I say big, I'm talking huge. Okay? So we're gonna go Darius 2 is what we do. And out the gates, we're using this big-ass flight deck. I think that's the biggest we got right now. That is the biggest we have. We're going that. We're going the HL. Huge. Out the gates, this flight deck is almost 3 tons. All right, Doug, better call me. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, thanks for hanging out and stuff, man. I hope your stream was good. I'm glad you're easing back into it and stuff. It was nice to see you getting back out there. And yeah, hope the rest of your night goes good, man. I'll see you when I see you. Ooh, MK7 Marcus with the follow. Much appreciated, big dog. Welcome. Glad to have you. Thanks for stopping by. How we doing? How we feeling? All right, this flight deck immediately out the gates. Your timing, MK7 Marcus, is phenomenal. We're about to kind of scale out the prototype of an enormous space plane capable of taking really heavy things up. Get the Mark IV space plane mod, trust me. Oh yeah. I get skittish about parts packs like that. Cause let me tell you, the thing that'll make me nuke my install the fastest is when I open up the parts list and it's just shit everywhere. Can't stand it. All right. Payload time. What are we working with here? This is what... No, that's not what we're working with. See, the thing... The Darius has that one. And this is the... Yeah, this is huge. Right? But if you look, chat, if you look... This one is shorter, but it has a wider radius. Made a shorter with that command module? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, what a banger. The radius here is larger. You know what I mean? So I get hesitant. But this is still very large. Let's figure out just how large it is. Let's take like a Rocco Max. I don't think that's the largest. Let's go. First and foremost, what's the radius? 3.75. Give me that Rocco Max. Yeah, I mean, that'll fit with, like, not a whole lot of side accessories, you know what I mean? But it has massive space plane parts. Okay, interesting. It's very stock. Okay, textured. Okay, yeah. Am I more of an ice cream, froyo, or gelato type of guy? Don't answer if it's gelato. Okay, well, there's actually only two slightly correct answers, and I think that there's really only one correct answer to this question, Gabe Cates. Ice cream for sure. Yeah, man, excited to see someone play this that actually knows how. Yeah, fair. Yeah, the trend right now is definitely people just piecing together a bunch of rockets called the shit fuckinator 12,000, and just, you know what I mean? Which is funny. It is fun to watch, but you know, yeah, it balances out. You know what I mean? But it has massive. Oh, I already read that. All right, chat. All right, chat. Everybody, shut up. Everybody, lock in right here. Yeah. So out the gates, we want cargo in the front, because what we want. I feel like that's not going to be adequately large. Is that the largest I really got? If I was a lizard, what would I do? I'd do the push-ups that they do, and I'd frill my neck out. The thing that, you know what I mean? Check it out, Chad. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out, chat. This that's what I would do. That's what I would do. Yeah, Dalen, I'm sure that when you first started you were also bad. So let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's be a little kinder, you know what I mean? All right. Yeah, to answer that question, Gabe Cates, if I was a lizard, that is exactly what I would do. All right. God, I wish that were me. Yeah, literally. Yeah. Buttcheeks2713. Yeah, welcome, buddy. Welcome, but it could be you if you set your dreams and ambitions high enough. Yeah, I think this is as big as a payload as we get. You know what I mean? And longer's not necessarily going to solve our problems. So I think when I found the cheat menu, my eyes lit up. Yeah, okay, fair. See, to me, like, a cheat menu kind of ruins a game for me. So, whoa, let me not close OBS. All right, fuel. What are we doing here, chat? What are we doing? These are my parts, right? Yeah, HL. Okay, so out the gates. That is a lot of fuel. I'm already loving. Yeah, chat, in case you guys haven't noticed, I have a theme when I build, right? So immediately my eyes are lit up, right? Because what I want to do here. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Let me do like one of these, like one of those. And let's see. Not quite. It's the one I just used, I think. Yeah, okay. All right, whatever. Yeah, whatever, dude. Ooh, SHZ27 with the follow. Much appreciated. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. How we doing? How we feeling? What's the gimmick, Tiberius? What? For the plane? Cheats make them way funner at first, and you make a good feel for a game. Nah. See, I'm kind of different. I like the organic sink or swim, throw me into the fire, kind of learn or don't. You know what I mean? I like that experience. It's exponentially more gratifying for me. Doesn't have to be for you. That's okay. All right, easy. Hold on. What are we doing here? What shape is that? That's a weird shape. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's like a nose extension, it says. As in, like, no. I guess what we could use these for, I can't configure them to be fuel tanks, so what we could use them for is extra engines. But what are we... Little side body? That is huge. That is enormous. When are they adding trains? You can make your own trains. Have I watched For All Mankind? No, never. Pretty good or what? I fear I may lack some parts. Let me start it from the top. Found the stream on TikTok and loved it. Ooh, thank you. Yeah, thanks, SHZ. What a nice thing to say. I appreciate that. I appreciate that big time. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I feel like, yeah, that's kind of the first bit of traction that I've really had, is like my stuff just sort of started popping off on TikTok, you know? It's been super cool since. And I'm glad that you made your way over here. I appreciate it. Let's see. What are we doing here? What is this? These are all new parts I've never messed with. You know what I mean? The thing that I also don't know, chat, is I don't know how to mount multiple engines to this right here. I'm not going to use this. I don't want to downsize, definitely, because I can use that whole backside for... Yeah, I fear I'm missing... Let me see. Let me move my phone here. I'm do one of these right here. You guys are further away, but I can still read what you're saying. Do I use, yeah, tweak scale? Yes, Tame Man, I do. To me, it's a quality of life mod, and it's not really like cheating. You know what I mean? Especially because like the engines and the fuel and everything will scale down. So yeah, to me, it's a quality of life thing. Ooh, chat, we're in fucking business here. Look at this. Well, sort of. One of these. Chat, I lied. We're not in business. Not yet. Let's just go tail. Lowered. No. Straight. Ew. Gross. Ew. No, see, this is actually kind of nice. This is actually kind of nice. You know what I mean? This actually might be something good. You like rockets? Good stuff, Gabe. Yeah. You're in the right place. Yeah, same place you make color. Oh, cooler stuff. Yeah, no, it's tweak scale. Yeah, for sure you do. Yeah, I like aesthetically pleasing stuff, and it opens the possibilities to having more aesthetically pleasing stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So to me, it's a quality of life, and especially because again, like the stuff, it scales proportionately to the size that you set it. Have I ever? I like Christmas. No, big dog. I've never made an SSTO. Ever. No, yeah, this whole career playthrough is just SSTOs. I have my two workhorses. I have the LPD 1, which is this guy right here, primarily for cargo, and then I have the LPD PAX variation, which splits the cargo in half and has a passenger module right here, right? And this can get like 8 tons in a low carbon orbit. Luis Amasa Pau E Como O Diabo. What's up, buddy? Flight of Dune? Okay, well, we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet, buddy. But eventually we will be. Eventually we will. Yeah, so anyway, back to, somebody asked me that. Near future, yeah, far futures fire? Yeah, all I have is near. No, somebody was asking me about SSTOs. So yeah, there's the LPD 1 and the LPD packs, and then the Darius 1 is my larger payload delivery that I've been using quite a bit. We just delivered a very large probe. It's a low carbon orbit that had like 4,000 meters a second at Delta V. And that could have gone to Duna, but the window is super far away. And I was like, well, we haven't been to the Mun or Minmus yet, so we just did both. Landed on Minmus, and then had an engine malfunction, so engine died. But we got it done. The way I spoke your name, okay. Yeah, it was good, I guess. Can I have been playing after Gabe Cates? Yeah, here you go, buddy. This new one in the prototype stage, yeah. Gabe Cates. There it is. You're immortalized, buddy. Use MechJet for complete autopilot for everything? Nah, not really. If I'm flying purely urban atmosphere, you know what I mean? Purely atmospheric flights, I will. I've done Ascent autopilot a few times. It's okay. I don't hate it. For like routine stuff, routine launches and whatever, I'll do it. You know what I mean? And then I've used it like twice for interplanetary transfers. And it's not bad. Nuclear engines are efficient as hell in space, probably already. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Gabe. You're an enormous, you're a soon to be very large SSTO. I just have to figure out where some of the adapters and shit that I need are. Cause let me tell you, I'm not really seeing them. Oh, let's go LFO. Out the gates, LFO. We already have an incredible amount of fuel here. I just need. It's only gonna give me 2. Is the thing. It's only gonna give me 2. And this is honestly, this is raised. We're gonna go raised. We're gonna go traditional airplane style because this, I feel the other style looks nice for like spaceship type stuff, but more like VTOL. And I'm not quite building VTOL. My dream has always been to reach the stars. Ever since I was in grade school, I once jumped to the moon, but I also, alas, you did not achieve. Yeah, that's fair, buddy. That's fair. That's just how it goes sometimes. But the big thing is, as long as you picked yourself back up and you kept going. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of dicking around in the parts right here, chat. What are we even doing? What time is it? 10:41. I've found that whenever TikTok chat gets going, time flies. I streamed for like 8 hours the other day. Didn't even realize. Ka-chow. Yeah, ka-chow indeed, buddy. Ka-chow indeed. Very good, Gabe. All right. Let's go right here. No, it's kind of the same deal. Yeah, that's what we want right here. Let's do get rid of this. Yeah, chat, we're actually kind of cooking right here. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Someone to launch my plane shall be. I'll put on my Sunday's best. Yeah, hell yeah, yeah. I'll refrain from launching it. Maybe if we whip something up fast enough, we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Let me not get too braggadocious here. But I'm kind of really good at whipping together something up pretty quick and having it be flyable pretty quick. Let's scoot this back a scotch. Let's go about right yonder. The S-plane is going to be disgusting and obscene. You got a fedora in storage? Yeah. Your finest fedora. Nothing more, nothing less. Ooh, the thing that we have here too. We have very large 105 kilonewtons. The repairs are honestly, they kind of do us pretty good every time we use them. But maybe we I think we got to scale them up too. No, so that's only 8 is the thing. And at the end of the day, is this really any larger than the Darius 1? Are these engines? Yes. DJ double tape. Tappy. These are engines. However, I feel like the thing is we're not really building any larger than the Darius 1. You know what I mean? That's my real point of concern here. How much Delta V we rocking right here? In air breathing. 11,000. Yeah, see, we're already off to a worse start than the Darius. Dang, old man, you still awake? Yeah. Everybody say, hey, what's up? Gabs is my sister. Be nice. It's my sister. Chat, everybody say what's up. Yeah, Gabby, I took a fat nap earlier. I should probably go to sleep though. That's probably what I should do. I'm designing the Gabe Cates right now. We got no time for sleep. But the thing is, we're actually going to scrap. The next vessel will be large and will be. It doesn't feel efficient. No, it really doesn't. GabeCates.com. Want to watch the? Want to watch? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get there though. So what I'll do, chat. Here's what we do. Compromise here, because most of you guys, I don't think watched the Darius 1 in action, launching our cryogenic probe here with an obscene amount of Delta V. So we'll do it for the one time. Right? We'll do it for the one time. Cinematic and all. And then we call it. How's that? That feels like a deal, huh? Let's do this. So all my staging is shit around. What I actually kind of want is I need more lights. Is what I need. We need lights, chat. Let's do what do we? Give me the fat ones. Yeah, give me these. Give me like, it's trash and I hate it. Okay, never mind. Go away. All right, fuck it. Whatever. All right, here we go, chat. Here it is. The Darius one. Is your sister's name Gabe as well? Yeah, her name is actually Gabe Case too. The moonlight will, our wine stays cold. Always need more lights. Yeah, it's also, that is very true. It is very true. Indeed. All right, chat. Here it is for the one time and before bed. We're going to taxi up a little tiny bit. Oh, we're at 12,000 likes? You guys are nuts. You guys are crazy. All right, shift a little tiny bit. We're just going to straighten out on the taxi line here. All right, hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Easy does it. Open the doors here. Start some science. All right, chat. You all want cinematic or what? Is that what we're doing here? My name is Jabibs IRL. Yeah, it is. Are we friends? Gabe Cates, everybody's your friend, buddy. All right, chat. Cinematic, yeah or nay? Cinematic? All right, bet. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. We'll do like yeah, we'll just go like right here. Just go like right here. All right, chat. Here it is. Excelsior, indeed, buddy. What wing mods are those? These are B9 procedural wings. This is beautiful. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. What game? Joker's 24. This is Kerbal Space Program. The best space game to ever do it. All right. Let me just one more time. Brakes. SAS. Throttles off. All right, chat. We're fucking doing it. We ready? We ready? Your tweed pants are on. Oh, that's, yeah, it's fucking classy out here for the Darius 1 launch. All right, chat. Here it is. Yeah, we're going to throttle up. Here we go. With the Endeavour probe on board. 4,000 meters a second of Delta V. With full interstellar capabilities. Launched by the Darius 1 right here. A total payload of about 7 tons. It's light work for the Darius 1. The Darius 1 is designed for at least 10 to 12. We're going to start pitch program here. We're going to try not to break off the bottom winglets. Just ever so gently on the pitch. Here we go. Gear up. There she goes. She's heavy. But she's stable. There it is. I'm hands off. Look at how stable that is. The Darius 1. KSA looking... No, it does. Yeah. Tayman, it does. Retainer in. Yeah, Tiberius is serious right now. Alright, we'll do a little one of these. There y'all go. KSC in the background. I don't even... The launch profile of the Darius 1 is so reliable and so consistent and so stable that I don't have to watch this at all. I could go HUD free the entire time. I'm gonna go forward now because the clouds are nice. The clouds look pretty and shit. It actually looks a whole lot cooler when there's like storms and stuff. It looks a whole lot cooler, but alas, alas. Get the mouse out of the way. We got a slight amount of roll. We're just gonna correct that a little bit. We'll go much better. The Darius 1, with a full payload and all, also has enough Delta V to get at least to like a 200 kilometer by 200 kilometer orbit around Kerbin, which is fantastic. It's phenomenal. Which opens up the possibilities to future refueling station rendezvous and taking the Darius 1 outside of Kerbin's SOI. As volumetric clouds add God rays? Yes, like God rays, like the sun coming through the clouds and stuff? Yeah. Yeah, sunrise and sunset is crazy. It looks crazy good. Alright, so we're going to pitch down now. I'm going to focus a little more on the storm over there because you might see lightning. We're going to pitch down now, start building speed. It's usually how the Darius 1 likes it. You get some altitude, and then you pitch down. Because she hangs up at about 340 meters a second. Then you might have to get it. Actually, Tan Man, so if you wanted to, It's the idea is fleshed out. The logistics and the day, not so much yet. However, in the works, and I've ran it by the designer of the mod. In the works is a giveaway stream for Volumetric Clouds 5. So you could refrain if you wanted to, if you know what I mean. If you wanted to give it a little chance, you know what I mean. Or you could just buy it because it's literally $6 and it's a very accessible price for what you get. If you want to know the clouds are called cumulonimbus, yeah, storm clouds, cumulonimbus, yes, indeed, buddy, indeed. Cumulonimbus clouds. We're gonna pitch down a little bit more. What's our speed? No, we're actually fine. The Darius one is building speed like it's whatever. All right, so now we're getting hot. Now we're getting hot, Chad. Let's do a little one of these. Matter of fact, not good enough. There we go. Little one of those. Star Citizen? Never played it, buddy. But also welcome, Terrence. Good to see you. Glad to have you. Nah, never played it. Alright. I gotta go HUD for right here. Because we're getting to the switch from air breathing to closed cycle moment. Any second now. Usually like 1250 to 1275 is about where you do it. It's actually going pretty good right now. 1300 even. I'm gonna open up orbit info here. We're gonna switch. Yeah, we're slowly losing speed. Yeah, switch now. And usually I'll go to about 3/4 throttle while we're still in the thick, soupy parts of the atmosphere. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships of the fire. Watch C-beams glow in the dark. If you like space emitters, you like it? Okay. Yeah, Lost in Time. Gabe Cates. Gabe Cates is truly a poetic person. Beyond the comprehension capabilities of normal humans. Alright, Apple axis is about 35 and climbing. We're going to pitch up the tiniest little bit, and you'd be surprised. It looks unstable, and it looks aggressive, but watch this. We are at a 40 even. Nah, like 38. A 38-degree angle of attack, and I'm hands off. And the Darius 1 says, it's whatever, we're stable. And she holds. The Darius 1 is just supremely unbothered. Alas indeed, buddy. Pitch down a little bit because I don't want to build my Apo too fast. We're going to throttle down some too until we get out of the atmosphere. Then we'll start ripping again on the gas. Don't want to waste all of our Delta V in the thick, soupy parts of the atmosphere. I'm going to pitch down to continue not building my apoapsis super high, but while translating all of this velocity into horizontal velocity to achieve orbit. You know what I'm saying? We're actually killing our Apo a little too fast. We pitch back up some. Here we go. Easy does it. Maybe even a touch more pitch. We're gonna go like -5 AOA is what we do. We're damn near circularized. Apoapsis is 65 kilometers and the parry is only -40. A phenomenal continuous burn, if you ask me. Alright, Apo is 75, so we're just going to get to 78, rather. We're just going to get to Apo, and then we're going to do a last little puff of gas, and then we are in orbit. Is what we are. Let's go ahead and warp. And that is the Darius 1. So we're going to get to Apo. Apo is 76. It's going to be more like 76.5 by the time we get there. It's slightly deteriorating. It's only because we're still in the atmosphere a little bit. Once we get into space. Yeah, here we go. Let me extend panels here. Wow, we ran out of battery fast. But fear not, chat. We got solar panels. So it's all good. It is what it is. Not even a little bit worried about it. All right, we are officially above the Kármán line here. RCS, prograde. And then we got 6 more kilometers until we're at Apo. So at about 75 kilometers, we'll probably pitch just a touch down from our prograde. And then start a burn with minimal thrust. Just easy does it, you know what I mean? Alright, so we'll go about right here. Our final burn to circularize our orbit. Well, we're actually not doing great on electricity. I need more. Almost completely circularized here. Goodbye, Gabe Cates. Are you leaving, buddy? If so, it was good to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being borderline schizo in chat. It was fun. All right, here we go. We are officially in orbit, chat. We are in orbit in the Darius 1. Let's go ahead and just warp to sunrise. Okay, well, we're out of electricity. It's fine. For now, it's fine. Because old Jeb can hit the sticks here. We can start charging them right back up. Yeah, there we go. It ain't nothing. We'll actually pitch down a little bit more. Here we go. About right, about right. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah, right there's fine. Yeah, 82% exposure. That's fine, that works. All right, chat, and now what we do, because you all asked so nicely, we're going to deploy the Endeavor probe, is what we do. We're going to undock it, swap to it, turn RCS on, and we're just going to, ever so gently, we're going to make this nice and cinematic for you guys. Yeah, we'll do like one of these. Here y'all go. We'll go like right here. We'll go like right here. All right, chat, here it is. The deployment of the Endeavor probe. Here it is. Here y'all go. With like 4,000 meters a second of delta V. A mixture of liquid hydrogen and oxidizer for fuel. A nice little cryogenic engine. And that's it. That's how the Darius 1 operates. You take the payload up, you deploy a probe or two, deploy a module. You can build a space station with it. Just gonna extend everything here. And then now the Endeavor probe is ready to pretty much go anywhere you want, because if you look, we have, let's set it on its own stage here. We have 3,470 meters a second of delta V. And that's it. That's it. Let's do a little cinematic doodad here. So nah, I can't quite do it. That's fine. It is what it is. All right, chat. Well, that's all I got. It is late and I gotta go to bed. So we're gonna call that a stream. And yeah, that's all I got. I appreciate all you guys hanging out. You guys went crazy in chat. We got like 12,000 likes. You guys are nuts. 32 of you guys watching right now. You guys went crazy. Everybody in Twitch, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Got a couple of follows and stuff. I don't know if you guys are here. That's fine if you're lurking. No need to say nothing. Yeah, YouTube as well. Whoever's hanging out in there. Yeah, however you saw fit to be here, chit-chatting, lurking away. It is all very much appreciated. You guys are all the best. We're gonna run it back tomorrow. Probably a multi-stream again. I'm gonna figure out a better way to read TikTok chat while we do it. But yeah, you, Micah, Tamman, TC Cubes, yeah, all you guys. Yeah, SHZ27, yeah, thanks for the follow. Thanks for hanging out. Nice to meet you. Glad to have you. Yeah, you're welcome for the stream. It was super fun. And yeah, we'll run it back tomorrow. Same time as usual. You know what it is, 6:30 p.m. If you guys haven't yet and you want to, you can join the Discord. And so, like any last second updates or something that might happen, I do post in there all the time. No pressure though, only if you want to, but we do get a Discord. I got the link in my TikTok bio, and then it's all over Twitch, all over YouTube. So yeah. And yeah, that's all I got. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, or maybe not, who knows. What time, Gabe Cates? Yeah, 6:30. 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So for 3.5 hours ago. Whatever time it is for you now. That's when we start. What cologne do I use? I have it's like a blackberry vanilla cologne. It's very nice. So also Swordman guy, nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. Welcome.